Hey guys, and welcome to Car Guy 1999 Reviews as well as Quirk Automotive. Today we have the 2020 Chevrolet Traverse RS. I'm a big fan of the Traverse. The first time I drove it, I really loved it, and the RS is just as good. Really nice back seat area, tons of room. Total price of this one's $48,945, and it's finished in satin steel metallic. Interiors of modern Chevys are worlds above what they used to be. Really nice leather wrapped steering wheel. Very nice soft touch leather. Bose surround sound system. Nice little carpeted storage cubby. You have your virtual rear view mirror. And then all of your camera designs. You have front facing, rearward, front like 180 degree, rear 180 degree, top down, rear, all around the vehicle, front and back. These are your blind spots. You can see the wheels moving there. And you have your trailer hitch. Okay. So that shuts on and off the 360 view. This is a pretty in-depth system, and the fact it's in a car for under $50,000 is pretty cool. But yeah, let's go ahead and take this thing out on the road. I'm a huge fan of the General Motors 3.6 liter V6. It's a fantastic powertrain, and that's what's in this, and it's just awesome. Pretty cool. In here, made it to the 3.6 is the 9-speed automatic. Again, I'm a huge fan of it. Every time I've driven it, it's been fantastic. And the sound of it is just phenomenal. All the switchgear feels great in here. Something I'm considering doing once the 2021s start rolling in August, September, is do 2020 All-Stars. So vehicles that I've reviewed in 2020 that I'm a big fan of. And this is definitely on the list. I'm a huge fan of the Traverse. It drives amazingly well. Only other SUV from GM that I would have over it is probably the Blazer. I mean, this is perfect for what most families need. You know, you have the third row for your kids, and maybe, yeah, an adult could fit back there in a pinch. You know, this is more than what most families need, and it drives so well. I didn't expect it to be nearly as good as it is, and especially in the RS trim, you know, with your blacked out badging, you know, different appearance options. You know, it just sets itself apart from the crowd. It's really, really nice. And it definitely drives car-like. It's not like a big SUV. It's a really, really enjoyable vehicle to drive. Before this, I've driven one other Traverse, and that was basically our entry-level version. On the lot, we also have a High Country, so the top of the top of the top of the line. But that's up in front of the showroom, and I don't feel like getting it out of there. So I'm like, you know what? We'll try the RS, and we'll go from there. Putting it in low. Just the amount of torque from this 3.6 is absolutely phenomenal. I have no idea what's going on in front of me. This is probably the weirdest driving I've ever seen. I'm filming this like May 6th. So the quarantine's just starting to lift here in New Hampshire. So a lot of the non-essentials are coming back to work, which is good, but the traffic is getting back to where it should be. And for people who haven't been driving for 2 months, it's almost like they forget how to drive sometimes. Brakes have a really, really good feel to them. Not too initially bitey, but as you squeeze more and more, it gives you a lot of bite. Definitely a lot of confidence. Oh yeah. Handling is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, you don't get into this and think it's gonna handle like a Camaro, but it's pretty darn good. As you can see, steering inputs, not bad whatsoever. Especially once you start getting into some of these tighter corners. Don't need a lot of input at all to get your desired steering. Onto our suspension test. Rides like a dream. Coming into these corners, while there's a little bit of body roll, it is very, very good. It doesn't wallow around, doesn't just wash all over the place. It actually doesn't even track in the road at all. You know, some of these more performance-oriented models tend to find ruts in the road and wash or drive themselves with the grooves, and this is not the case. It drives phenomenally well, extremely smooth. The seats are really, really good. I've been in it for about an hour now. Not bad at all. With that, I'll go ahead and wrap up. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video.